We've got some serious news to go through, XRP holders, because there is a massive investment giant that has just tapped Ripple to expand its digital debt offering. We have a potential golden cross formation on the XRP. We have a bullish cross formation happening on the XRP chart. We have analysts predicting a move to $10, and we have a deadline for the XRP ETF right within our sights. So I want to discuss all of the news, the technicals, the macro, and of course my personal trades with you guys today, so you can be up to date with what I'm personally doing and thinking in this market. If you appreciate these updates every single day, guys, all I ask in return, please smash that subscribe button. We're building up this community here on this channel. I cannot be more grateful. So if you can do me a second of a favor, subscribe, turn on that, like, and then turn on that notification bell if you're already subscribed. And just before we go further, I want to remind you that this video is based solely on my opinion and what I'm personally doing in this market. I want to also let you know that some of the links below are affiliate links, meaning I may earn a commission, but this will be at no extra cost to you. This content is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy sitting in his room. So for more information on this, head down to the description and let's jump into it. Right now we have the XRP trade and 22% gain, and it's interesting what a little bit of patience and a little bit of balls or gusto does to a trading account. So we actually managed to push our average open price down to $2.12 recently, given the little bit of market turmoil that we had. And yeah, I just decided to bolster the position because, as you guys know, I am bullish on this market. My bias is bullish. Given the macro landscape, given everything that's happening, I'm bullish on Bitcoin specifically and mainly. But because of that, I think that it can also raise the tide for altcoins, and XRP is one of those altcoins. And I've been holding XRP almost as long as I've been holding Bitcoin, and I do think that this is a big opportunity. As you can see, it's actually the second largest holding that I have in this trading account. So this is my shorter term swing trading account that I've been showing you guys. The only bigger position that I have with margin is the Solana position. The reason why the Solana position is bigger is because I took a bigger chunk as the price went down, and that is paying off. Now, for the people who consistently berate me in the comment section and say that I'm hiding something or whatever, if you go back a couple of days, you would see the Solana trade in a loss, the Ethereum trade in a loss, the XRP trade in a slight loss. And I added to those, or I added to Solana, added to XRP. In fact, we added to Ethereum recently as well. And you have to be able to stomach these moves in order to make profit, in my opinion. Now, never blindly follow anything that I'm doing. Don't make trades because I'm making them. And most of all, just because I think we're going to be bullish does not mean we will. At any point, we could turn around and absolutely crash to zero. I have no idea what's going to come next, but I'm planning for a move to the upside, and I do think XRP is going to make a move to the upside. Now, it's interesting. I met someone today and we were discussing XRP, and he said he held it back in 2017. What an opportunity to hold XRP back in 2017. But he actually sold it in a slight profit, but he didn't have the patience to just wait. Right, all the way back here, didn't have the patience to wait. We had a big push to the upside. After that, it came back down, and it was back to, his initial buy all this time, June 22 to November 24. There was 2 years of us being at 50 cents. Most people got out of the market. You can see this is, sorry, I thought we were on here, but most people got out of the market between this time. Most people got out of the market between this time, right? He would have sold at some point, I don't know, around here. And the problem is people lose patience and then boom, rocket, right? So that's what I think is going to happen again. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen again exactly, but I expect this to happen because that's how XRP seems to move. We've seen it happen like 3 times now. Does nothing for ages and then boom, right? So I think that's going to happen again. Will it happen? Don't know for sure. Do I have stop losses on the trade? Absolutely, all right? So right now, we have break-even stop losses on this trade. So if we start to go down, it will start to close out the trade on the way down, breaking the even, and it doesn't matter. If we go up from here, then happy days. That's how I like to trade in this market. If you guys do want to trade, all of the exchanges I use are down there in the description. We got links to BitUnex down there, and we also have links to Blowfin down there where you can get yourself some bonuses. And these are pretty substantial bonuses, but you got to follow the affiliate links that are down there in my description. Now, with that said, right, That's what I'm positioning myself. That's what I'm doing in the market. But let's take a look at the news. So we have Shibo here, God's Burn, over on Twitter. XRP bullish cross just formed, and he's expecting $10 to come next. We also have someone else talking about this. This is an article on the Bitcoinist. Perfect storm of fundamentals and technicals put XRP's price at $10, apparently, according to this. So if we scroll down, we can see, as expected, there are still some resistances on the chart that XRP's price will have to clear. In this case, the crypto analyst highlights a level at $2.70. So $2.70 is a resistance that this guy is watching. So sitting right around there. Now that's because previous resistance, previous resistance, previous resistance, previous resistance, right? So it's a very important level to be watching. Let's just mark that in, can you go away, please? Horizontal line and go away again. Oh my, stop being so annoying. Oh my God. Put that $2.70 right around. I'm going to put it a little bit lower. But yeah, so that's where he is watching right now. With the level to be, as they explain, if the XRP price is able to successfully break above the resistance and then enter the buy zone, then the breakout could be expected. This is exactly what he said. A retest of the breakout area followed by a bullish confirmation could signal the beginning of a larger move towards the $10 psychological level. This would mean a move of over 400% from the altcoin to push it towards brand new all-time highs. So you can take a look at this chart right here, or you can check this out over on Bitcoinist yourself. This is not what I'm saying. However, it does kind of follow pretty much what I think bull case for me in this bull run, about $10 from where we are right now, which is a nice, 4x, which I think is a great amount of profit. Even a 3x would give me a 10x with my capital, right? So so a 3x in the price of XRP would 10x my capital because I'm using 3x leverage, or 9x, but a little bit and change there. So that's why I like to use this low leverage, because I can sustain volatility in the market, but I can also get some wild amounts of upside if I have patience. Now, we also have this investment giant, Guggenheim, taps Ripple to expand digital debt offerings. So US investment manager Guggenheim is expanding its digital commercial paper offering through a partnership with Ripple, underscoring the growing convergence between traditional finance and crypto-native enterprises. Under the partnership, Guggenheim's subsidiary, Guggenheim Treasury Services, will make its US Treasury-backed fixed income asset available on the XRP ledger. According to Bloomberg, Ripple will also invest $10 million in the asset as part of the collaboration. The commercial paper product is fully backed by US Treasuries with custom maturity options of up to 397 days. Now, I think this is actually huge because we're seeing Wall Street eyeing RWA tokenization, and we've already seen the likes of the UAE, the United Arab Emirates, using Ripple as the platform for RWA tokenization. So this gives me, it's mirroring similar articles and news and macro events that we've seen Bitcoin have. Now, I see a lot of people say, well, if Bitcoin can reach 100K, so can XRP. That's not at all what I think. I think XRP, $10 this bull market. But with all of this tokenization happening and more coming to the XRP ledger, I don't see why we're not going to continue to see excitement flood towards XRP, especially because of its price being much cheaper than Bitcoin. And also, there is a very strong community behind XRP. So on top of that, we also have the SEC to decide a final fate on the Franklin Templeton XRP ETF spot on June the 17th. Now, we have no idea if this will be a confirmation or not, but this is very good, right? The XRP ETF will be massive news if and when it happens. Now, there's no guarantees, but if it does happen, we also have the example of Ethereum actually going down. So I think the news of this will help bolster the price, and that's when I'll be taking profits if we see a big push to the upside from my low leverage trading account that I show you guys. So that's the plan here for the short term. Long term, I have XRP in my spot bag, and I'm waiting for euphoria in the market. I've showed you guys how we see euphoria in the market. We've got the crypto fear and greed index. We want to see that in euphoria. We've got the altcoin season index. I want to see it move out of a Bitcoin season and close towards the altcoin season here. And then we also have Bitcoin dominance here. Once this starts to fall off an absolute cliff, which we may be seeing the beginning of, like we saw back here where XRP did a 4 to 6x, that's when I think we're going to be in euphoria or getting in euphoria, and that's when I'll be taking profits from my spot bag. So guys, if you want a place to trade, BitUnex is linked down there in the description, up to 8,000 USDT worth of benefits. Of course, there will be terms of bonus terms that apply to that benefit, but awesome opportunity here. According to the team, 0 incidents, cutting edge encryption, and a reserve fund of 1-to-1. And right now there's over 1 million global users. I'm sure that's even more by now. If you do want to sign up, all you need is your email address and your password, few minutes to read the user agreement, the privacy policy, understand what you're trading on. But guys, great opportunity in my opinion to grab these bonuses and use the exchange's money to at least practice with, or hopefully make some profits with. So I'll leave those affiliate links down there in the description for you. Hopefully I've provided some value, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.